matchups always elevate the pressure. The heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly if that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome to Memorial Stadium, Lincoln, Nebraska, and home of the Cornhuskers. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Trojans will put total leather and we'll get started. He'll bring it out. It's Bell. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Cornhuskers offense comes onto the field first today. And guys, as this year has gone on, it has become harder and harder to ignore the excellence that this quarterback is putting out there each and every week.
Well, the secret's out now. And I think at the start of the year, everybody knew this guy was talented. They wanted to see if he could be consistent, though. And David, he's been that through the first half of the season. So now he's got the target on his back. He's got to elevate his play because everybody knows he's what makes this offense go.
But he's got to do it when it matters.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking for a man. It's Raiola. Heaves it on the run. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. The Huskers will punt it away on 4th down. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. So USC's offense will have its first possession of the game. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big 3rd down. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to break into the open. Got enough for the 1st down. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Trojans are on the move. From the gun. Give on the inside. Defense holds their ground. Pickup of a yard. It's at the 26.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles. And those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play. And the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands with no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21. To the air, it's Raiola. Using the quick game. That one to really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. It was quite a burden for Dylan Raiola a year ago, viewed as the Nebraska football savior. So, Jesse, how should he approach growth and improvement in his sophomore season?
Well, I think you got to continue to grow. There were a lot of eyes on Dylan Raiola last year, and for good reason. He is unbelievably talented, but you saw the swagger that he brings to the offense and that X factor and demeanor he really brings to the team. They believe in him. They were able to win a lot of close games a season ago. I think it's not about resting on your laurels. It's about taking the next step to try and be better.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throw him the football. That's when he catch it, big fella.
Finds his man. It's Hunter. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Cornhuskers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Got the first down and more.
Well, we've seen this a couple times on this drive now, but having a lot of success with the quarterback sneak, and there's something going on up front right now, whether it's just the offensive line getting a better push or he's finding the crease to the right side of the center or to the left side. Whatever he's doing, it's working. The defense has not been able to stop him when they just ride the center and the QB sneaks.
Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. With the catch, it's Hunter. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Look, as an offense, you're always going to take completions over incompletions and interceptions. So the offense, they're able to make that 3rd down a little bit more manageable, but honestly, not by much. Running
behind that left side. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. So now on comes the field goal unit. And the holder will place it down on the left hash. A 47-yard try coming. Good right down the boulevard. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn.
What a job to lay out and make the catch.
He makes it look so routine out there, just plucking passes in this offense. When you think about the success the Trojans have had offensively in the past and certainly in more recent times, it always feels like there's got to be at least one receiver in this offense in the discussion for best in the country. This guy, I think, can be that.
The Trojans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? They'll try to move the chains on the ground. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Trojans kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Catch in the middle. It's Lane. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Dropping back, it's Mayala. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Looking for space, it's Jordan. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Trojans will call on their punt team. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. We've reached the break. It's Nebraska holding the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. First play of the period, first down here. They'll start this drive going to the air. Pulls it in. It's Barney. Oh, he's got some space. They'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Marked it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
Defenses have their hands full with him. They just give up a big pass there for a first down, but it's not just the arm you got to worry about. It's his legs, too. This guy's top 10 in the nation, total touchdowns scored, and that's what...
Looking for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Power football with the run. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The line to gain here is the 43-yard line, and it's third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. And the Huskers are marching down the field. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Huskers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Really nice job on third down by this offense. This offense has struggled on third downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it third and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
Well, late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a first down, but it's been week in, week out.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Husker. Lining up to add another.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
So it's an 80-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Sanders. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
You know, the RPO game now in college football really puts the defense in a bind, and it forces them just to freeze a half second as they try to distinguish between the running back.
There he goes! And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Third down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moving the chains impossible. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Trojans pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Leaves it with the running back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. They'll try to power their way ahead. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal from the 8. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Trojans line it up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Trying to power it in.